Thanks, Mahmood. Yesterday, I caught up with the East Brunswick High School Video Production 2 class to see in action the difficult process of putting together a professional news program. In East Brunswick High School's video class, students have the opportunity to experiment with the ins and outs of video production. We talked to the students in the class to get a feel for what they're working on.
We're working on a project in Video 2, trying to make a newscast for something that we pick out in the world.
I took video production in college, and I tried to give them a little taste of each class that I had, and one of the classes I had was ENG, Electronic News Gathering. So we try to give a couple weeks of that.
Do the filming, editing, because once I have all the recordings, all I need to do is just, cut like bits and pieces that don't really work, and just like combine and get together to make, in a way, a good format.
People already have their ideas down, and they've already begun shooting. Just finished the last project right on time, so I think we're doing well with the due dates and things like that.
Previously, we were doing a project where it involved all of us together, and I really liked that exposure and the flexibility to switch jobs whenever we wanted to.
A lot of things that are so good about this class and like the projects is that they're always so different. The last project, it was like 20 people in one room and we were all working towards one thing, and now it's just me and Mahmood.
Like all electives, Video Production 2 has an appeal of its own. Each student had their own reason for why they liked the class.
We're using all this equipment, and we're just doing all these things that we're learning more if we have a future into this. So I see that this definitely a helpful class, and definitely, even though it's hard, it's definitely enjoyable.
We have a lot of flexibility to really just do it how we want, how we see fit. So
The good thing about G6 and this whole situation is that like everybody's going towards like a similar goal. So like they'll leave you alone when you need quiet time or time to edit things.
Yeah.
And they're totally for helping you with your project if you have a question.
This is probably one of the best projects that we'll probably do here.
While the class offers a lot of freedom, students understand that they are responsible for submitting their work on time.
If you're kind of like have like someone who's going to keep like goofing off, go for something else, because you're not going to get anything done.
As long as everybody's getting something done, we get done in a reasonable amount of time.
Just hoping that everybody's going to be at the same place at the same time.
Under the guidance of Mr. Giambrone, the Video Production 2 news program is coming along nicely. Although Video Production 2 requires a prerequisite course, anyone interested in a project like this can join Video Production 1. Back to you, Mahmood.